Okay, welcome to Shareability Uganda e-learning. My name is Nelson Bisamba, and I'm going to handle with P4 Mathematics. Of course, this is a self-study lesson. This is my telephone number and our email, elearning@shareability.net. And in today's video, we shall be able to see and learn about how to count numbers in tens, hundreds, and thousands. This is when you are given a very large number, but in form of what? In form of sequences. Remember in our last video we talked about finding the missing numbers. That was in sequences, and in that they are giving us numbers which are in ones. Okay, but here we shall be able to concentrate more about those big numbers. When you are given a number which is in sequences, but in thousands, but in tens, in hundreds, how do you solve that number? Okay, so in today's video I'll be able to look out and see how do we solve those big numbers. Okay, let's have a look at examples. To give a recap, when you talk about tens, when you talk about tens, hundreds, okay, when you talk about tens, okay, tens, as you're seeing here, we shall talk about hundreds, okay, hundreds, we shall talk about thousands, okay, thousands, okay, this is a thousand. Okay, okay, this is a thousand. Remember last time we were abbreviating them and say when our number is in ones, that is in what? In zeros. Okay, to give a recap of what? Of ones. We say that is in zeros, and when our number is in tens, we write a 1 and a what? And a 0. Okay, when our number is in 100, we write 1 and 2 zeros. Okay, when our number is in thousands, we write 1 and 3 zeros. Okay, so this means that 1,000, when you want to write anything called 1,000, you should be able to write the three zeros. 100, there should be 2 zeros, and if that number is in tens, should be having only 1 0. If it is in ones, should be only having that same number or one number. Okay, so this is a recap of reminding you how the tens, the 100 looks like. So in today's video, shall be looking at the number sequences that are in big numbers like tens, hundreds, and thousands. Let's have a look at our examples and we see how we solve them. Okay, more about is counting in tens, hundreds, and thousands. We are going to start counting in tens, hundreds, and thousands. Okay, so this is asked in form of a question, and when you do look at these numbers, they look to be bigger, but today we shall be able to understand how we can solve these big numbers. One, we use the concept of sequences, where I said before attempting this number, you see and look whether is this number increasing or it is decreasing. Okay, however much it is a very big number, you use the same concept of those small numbers. Is this number increasing or it is reducing? Who has the answer? Who can see and see how this number, is it increasing or it is decreasing? You can see from 10, our first number was 10, our second number was 20, 30. They want another number here, they want another number here, they want another number here. So we have to look at and see if they came from 10, our first number is 10, our second number is 20. These numbers have been what? Have been increasing. We said when a number increases, that means they were able to do addition of certain number. So we want to understand what is that certain number. Okay, from 10 to 20, which number can be added to 10 and we get a 20? We can see if we add a 10 to 10, we shall get a 20. If we add a 10 to 20, we shall get a 30. So that means the concept is add 10 to get the next what? The next number. Okay, so that means we shall be able to use that concept of adding a 10 to get the what? The next number. So here, if we have our 10 and we add our what? Okay, our 10 and we add we add another 10 to get, shall get a 20. Then our 10 plus a 20, our 10 plus 20 shall be able to get 30. So that means we shall also get the answer here, which is 30 plus 10, then shall be able to get 40. We add our answer plus 10, we shall be able to get 50. We add our answer plus 10, we shall be able to get a 60. Therefore, the missing numbers of these big numbers, we shall be able to say we have a 40, we have a 50, we have a 60. And these are in what? These are in tens. Alright, these are in what? They are in tens, not in small numbers of ones like the one we solved in those sequences. Okay, so let's also come and have a look at another number. I can see this number is in what? Is in hundreds. Okay, this number is in what? It is in hundreds. When they say fill in the missing numbers, you look at whether these numbers are what? These numbers are increasing. We can see from 100 as our first number, and our second number is 200, our third number is 300. But they have put for us that we shall stop at what? At 700. Are you seeing? We shall stop at 700. So we ask ourselves, how did they come up with this 700? How did they come up with this 700? The concept is we look at these first three numbers. Our first number is 100, our second number is 200. But we can see from our first number to the second number, these numbers are what? Are increasing, which means there is a number which was added to them and they came up with this one. So which number can be added to 100 and we get a 200? We shall be able to get our 100. So that means we shall add 100 to get the next number. So we shall add 100 plus 100, which is a 20, which is 200. We shall add our 100 to 200, shall get a 300. That means we shall also still add our 100 to 300, shall get a 400. Okay, shall get our 400. Okay, then we shall also add our 100 to 400, shall get a 500. Okay, shall get a what? Our 500. Then we also add 100, shall get 600. Shall get our 6 what? Our 600. So when you also add 100 to our 600, you shall be able to get our 700, which means our addition of 100 is what? Is correct. So that's how they do sort of addition of these big numbers that are in form of what? That are in form of sequences. Don't say and think maybe the number is in big numbers or it is big so you cannot solve it. It is also still very easy using our same concept of solving the sequences. Okay, so here we can also still come to another example. Here they are saying we have this. Okay, the way how we have solved this, they are now showing up the working. We have 400, we have 500, we have 600. They are showing out how we are able to come up with saying addition of what? Of 100 plus this. We are coming up with our answer. That means our answer is what? Our answer is very correct. This is also still same done to when they have given you 1,000. Okay, when they have given you 1,000, you can also still find out these big numbers. What if our missing number was here 1,000? Okay, 1,000. Let's write here our 1,000. We write our 2,000. Okay, we are going to find out the missing numbers here. We have our 3,000. We are going to find out the what? The missing number 3,000. Okay, we shall have another dash here. We have another dash here. We also have another dash here, and we also have our 7,000. Okay, 7,000. So we want to find out which numbers are missing here. Using the same concept of this, we shall be able now here to add our 1,000. Shall be able to add our 1,000. When we say 1,000 plus 1,000, we shall come up with 2,000. We shall also add our 1,000 plus 2,000. We come up with our 4,000. Plus also 3,000 plus 1,000 shall be able to come with our 4,000. Okay, shall be able to come up with our 4,000. If we add 4,000 plus our 1,000, because the trick is to add what? Add 100 to get the next number. So here we shall be adding our 1,000 to the next. Okay, so 4,000 plus 1,000 shall be able to get 5,000. Okay, then also here shall be able to get 5,000 plus 1,000 shall be able to get our 6,000. Okay, so when we add 1,000 plus 6,000 shall be able to get our 700. This is the same concept you can use to find a number in sequences, which is in big numbers. Don't fear this number. So in also writing, there are some of you who can write. See, someone, instead of writing these zeros, he writes let me say 6k. Okay, he says 6k. Please, in our mathematics here, as we are solving these big numbers, this will be very wrong. Write all these zeros meaning 1,000. Okay, so in this video we shall be able to stop here, and please, we shall be able to find these other numbers in our next video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please check out on our playlist below for the recent lessons that you might have missed, and subscribe in order to get more upcoming lessons for all the subject. God bless you. See you in the next lesson.